I'm Jean Ann Duckworth, and welcome to 5 Minutes for Simple Joy. Today I want to talk to you about baking with kids. I find that making Christmas cookies, doing holiday baking, is a tremendous tradition to pass down in your family. My mother taught me how to make cookies at Christmas time, and I've taught our daughter how to make cookies. We love making cookies, baking bread, doing all kinds of holiday cooking, and passing it on to our friends and family. It's just a great tradition that shows your kids how they can give of themselves during the holiday season. It isn't what you spend out in the mall and wrap up and give to people. It's the investment of time that you give to people. When you begin to bake with kids, there's a few things you want to keep in mind. First of all, make sure you use recipes that you've made before. It's very tempting to want to tackle a gingerbread house during the holiday season, but if you've never done this before, you may find yourself up to your eyeballs in a tremendous amount of stress. There's nothing more frustrating than trying to struggle with something you've never done before in the kitchen and having little ones around tugging at you and asking questions and distracting you when you need to focus on what it is that's going on right in front of you. Instead, stick to recipes with which you're very familiar. It makes it a whole lot easier. Use fun recipes. When I was little, I always liked the sugar cookies. My mother would mix it up, she'd roll it out, and then I got to cut out the cookies and decorate them. That was a lot of fun. When I got to be older, I liked using the cookie press to be able to make different kinds of cookies. It was a lot of fun adding the food coloring to the cookie dough to turn it into all kinds of different colors. Then we would press the cookies out, and I got to decorate them before they went into the oven. It's a lot of fun doing cookies that are entertaining for kids. Just one of the things you want to keep in mind is you may not end up with a lot of cookies that are edible. This is more about having fun with the kids in the kitchen and having the experience of spending time with them during the holiday season. It's about developing a new tradition with your children during the holidays. And you might not end up with things that are edible. The kids may want to keep rolling cookies out and cutting them over and over and over again. And that's fine too. You can always make more cookies later that are to share with relatives and friends. Make sure you have lots of decorations on hand. Buy different kinds of food coloring so the kids can see how it works when you mix different food colorings in the cookie dough. Also, you want to make sure you have plenty of colored sugar, the little cinnamons that you can use on the cookies, just all kinds of different things that can be used on your cookies that the kids can have a lot of fun with while they're working with you in the kitchen. You also want to keep in mind that the younger the kids, the bigger the mess. So be ready for a big mess in your kitchen. You might want to put newspaper down under the table where you're mixing up your cookie dough, just to save cookie dough from getting squashed into your floor and making a huge mess all over your house. Just be ready for the mess, and just remember it's part of the fun you have during the holidays. That's why you want to have your camera handy to take lots of pictures as the kids are making their cookies. Finally, you want to make sure that your kids understand that cleanup is part of the process. This isn't about them making their cookies, having all the fun, and then, well, Mom, we're done. Time to go off and play a game, watch television, or do something on the computer, or run outside and play with my friends. Oh, no. Cleaning up the kitchen is all part of the job at hand. So have them stay in the kitchen and help you with the cleanup. Even little ones can bring you some things and help you wipe stuff down and sweep up the floor once you're finished with the baking. That's all for this episode. Thank you for joining me. I'm Jean Ann Duckworth, wishing you a holiday season filled with simple joy.